everyone. My first time recording a pile of shit video on my webcam. I am recording this video because I want to. God, I fucking hate seeing my face. I have to cover my face. Fuck that. Maybe I'll get used to that later. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that feels way better. I just covered my camera with a fucking envelope. Yeah, so welcome to my YouTube channel. I felt inspired to do this because I watched somebody else's very cringy early videos and stuff. And I was like, oh man, that cringe video was like very endearing. Like I'm glad they put it out, and like I didn't think it was cringe at all. Like it was they made terrible shit, and it was like super fucking funny and made me think, yeah, that guy is super fucking cool for doing that. And I was like, yeah, I really vibe with that energy. And this is something I've been wanting to do for forever. I think the main reason I haven't done it yet is because I feel very insecure about my face. And so I try, like, I've been avoiding recording video, and to be truthful, audio as well. Actually, probably everything, because I'm pretty insecure about the way that my appearance and everything. Um, but yeah, like, what are my intentions with this channel? Um, well, first of all, my main intention is to allow myself to be cringe as fuck and um, embrace all the emotions that come up with that. Two, um, it'd be fun to learn how to grow like on social media or grow an audience of some kind. Um, I was planning to wait for fucking until I figured out like what I'm doing, but that keeps going off into the horizon. I realize there's never a point where I really have it all figured out. It's like, I'm just, um, what I'm doing is a continually evolving thing. And if I ever put a label on what I'm doing, that's just a label. And so, should I really delay my success? Should I really delay my action? Should I really delay my effort until I've put myself into a label or a box that I feel good about? It's like, that sounds pretty fucking ridiculous when I think about it. So I would like to document my journey. I'd like to document, and I don't know. I do want people to watch this. I do want this channel to grow. And I was thinking about it. Like I was driving home to record this. I was like starting to think about like the first thing that happened when I thought about doing this was like I was really excited. Like it was like this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be hilarious. I can't wait to be cringe. And then very quickly, my voice in my head and whatever came in and was like, without me even realizing it, started catastrophizing and turning it into like this high stakes, very important thing. And I realized that that's what always happens with whatever I do. It stops being fun the moment it becomes important. And then so I was like, you know what? I just want to do it. What is it like if I just want to do this without getting attached to it? Yeah. And so, anyways, like what I want is to grow this thing. I would like that. I'm not attached to it. I guess I am attached to it, but I would like to not be attached to it. Because I know that there are a million, billion, cajillion people doing exactly what I'm doing. I don't really expect my thing to be like this super special, unique thing that like is gonna save the world, and that's okay. Um, I'm kind of just enjoying this right now. Like I could do this all day. I really have actually enjoyed myself, which is awesome. But So I'm committing to recording and posting one video a day for the next month. Um, and I can already see how that's like turning it into a to-do list thing, and I don't want to fucking do that. The whole point of the 30-day thing was like it was just a fun experiment, and now I'm turning it into like this whole thing I have to fucking do, and it's like, you know what? No, forget it. Forget that. None of that noise, man. So, what kinds of things do I care about? What am I working on? Well, one thing I'm working on is um, I guess the biggest thing that I've been working on for the past couple of years has been emotional work and inner work. Um, for a while, I was thinking I was going to turn into like a fucking coach or something, and maybe I will. I don't know, but I haven't taken a coaching certification program. I don't feel qualified to help anybody with their problems. So at this point, I'm like, well, I've done all this work to, heal. Um, and I don't need to turn that into a business. I don't need to turn it into a coaching thing. I don't need to turn it into anything. I can just use what I've learned to live my life the way that I want. And the way it's showing up right now is I'm recording this and I'm enjoying it and feel good about it. And that feels great. So I'm on a journey of kind of figuring my whole life out, confronting my issues and being who I really want to be and figuring out what actually is important to me. Um, and yeah, so that's a lot of what I'm working on right now is like um, I'm in like three pretty hardcore inner work courses. I'm in a meditation course with Michael Taft. Vast Sky Mind is the course, and it's like fundamentals of non-dual awakening, and that's been really enjoyable. I'm also in Art of Accomplishment, rerunning a bunch of courses. Um, Hopefully, you can't hear those fucking dogs barking. But so I'm about to take the Great Decisions course for like the fourth time. I get a lot out of it each time I do it. Um, I have two therapists right now that I'm seeing, um, and I do a lot of events around inner work and that type of thing. Um, and outside of that, I spend a lot of my time on like recovery and integration because that's kind of a lot of inner work and it destabilizes my nervous system a lot. So I'm exploring integration, like integrating transformative work, that type of thing. Um, and another thing that I'm working on right now is, I've been wanting to do business for a long time. Like, I think I'm kind of a natural born business person, but I've had too many blocks around it to do it. In fact, that's what brought me into the inner work is like, I was like trying to start a business forever and like couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. And then I've realized that I learned that, and I was very bad with decisions too. And I learned that one of the main things that gets in the way of decision making is emotional repression. So that's like what got me into the inner work. And so now that I've done the inner work, I feel like I'm actually doing some business stuff. I mean, for like a year I was doing marketing and web design, and my emotional problems were still active during that, and eventually I ended up quitting that. And so for the past 6 or 7 months now, I've just been doing inner work basically full time up until like a few weeks ago when I ran out of money again. Every time I run out of money, I start evolving a lot. But I started up a little firewood stand, um, and that's been a really good learning experience. Is like uh, getting that thing up and running, and lo and behold, it's like actually making me. I'm shocked. Like I'm not putting a lot of work into it, and I'm making probably $120 a week off of it. Um, so I think I'll be documenting how that journey goes too. Um, I mean, so basically, like, rather than getting it perfect, I'm just doing things right now and having fun along the way. Um, mm, yeah, that's like, this is just documenting my journey right now. And I don't want to get too attached to any outcomes with it. I'm cooking rice. Hopefully, yeah, I got a minute left before I have to end this video. But I'm starting to get really in my head about this. Like I was enjoying it at first. Wait, let me get back to enjoying it. Yeah, so I think I'll be documenting my experiments. And so, for example, one experiment I'm running is keeping 10% of my attention in my body at all times. Because I noticed that um, gets me in touch with my intuition and makes time move a little bit slower. And those are two things I've been working on. It's like time's flying by right now, and I don't like that. So, and it's working pretty well. That's one experiment I'm running. Another experiment I'm running is this 30 days of videos. So we'll see how that goes. And oh, gotta stop. Hopefully my rice isn't. I'm having too much. Well, I'm not having fun anymore, and I'm getting in my head about it. But yeah, that's basically it. All right, I have to mock really.